Hi guys, so this is a quick video on how I take my notes. So as you can see here, I have in my written notes I have chapter 1, and it says what is philosophy, and the next point is this one right here, and it says the love of wisdom. So basically this is what philosophy is, the love of wisdom. What is wisdom? And then next I have a dash, and then I have the definition. And then the next subtitle, I have the philosophy as a science. Then I have a carrot top, and I have see page 3. So I go to page 3 in my book, and it has philosophy is a science that probes for normative and other questions to find answers, and utilizes answers and results to present questions. And basically, I go from my notes, what my teacher has on the projector, and I write everything down. And I have the carrot top, which is pretty much the main point. And then I have a bullet. Then I have a dash. Then I have a carrot top, a bullet, carrot top, bullet, dash, carrot top. And basically that is the most important to the somewhat least important. I mean, everything is important that we take as far as our notes, but it kind of keeps me in line with the book. And I have different colors that I use to highlight. So I have the blue going under to the yellow, and the yellow is usually the most important things that he talks about in his lecture, whether it's from the projector notes or whether it's just something that he talks about in general. To the next page here. On the next page of my notes, it's the exact same thing. You have here the rhetoric, bullet, and then back to my back to the book. I basically highlight everything that's from my notebook. I highlight it in the book so I can go back and reread and memorize what I need to know for exam. Like this week, this Thursday, we have an exam for chapter 1. So I just highlight and write and highlight. And I'm gonna have, hopefully this Thursday, I'm gonna have a how-to study for my exam. If you guys want to see a video on how I study for my exam, then let me know. I will post it. So pretty much each section in my notes I will highlight in the book. And also too, I will put the page number, chapter 1, page 5. I will just go to page 5, and pretty much it's there. Socrates, the father of philosophy. And I have the exact same thing in my notes. It's just my notes is just more detailed. And I just highlight what I need to know in my book. And again, the yellow is just most important. Okay. And I usually never write on the back, but in this case I have to write on the back. But usually I always write just on the front of the page. So it's talking about African philosophy. and the definition, the points that he discussed. Then it goes to the page number, page 7. And again, everything that's written here, I highlight in my book. That's pretty much how, this is pretty much how I take my notes. I do a carrot top for the main heading. I do bullets for definitions, and I do dashes for just extra information that the teacher talks about. My professor, he's very, very detailed, and he's very quick. So sometimes, like, I don't have time to write down everything that he says. So reading my book beforehand and also having everything highlighted, I can just go back and read what I missed in my note taking. So I'll just read what is needed to be read, and I will just go back and highlight, and whatever I didn't highlight, I will just jot down in my notebook for further reference. Allegory of the Hood. This is something that we discussed, but it wasn't necessarily that important, so I didn't highlight as much. And going on to page 16 here, talking about Aristotle, Plato, things like that. So again, my note taking is very simple, to the point, and it's very detailed, very easy for me to understand. And I always put the page numbers on the side. Always put the page numbers on the side so I can go back and refer. These are the notes that we took today, actually. These are all the notes that we took today, and we usually take about maybe 5 to 6 pages of notes in one class session. So, and again, just chapter 1 test Thursday, and it's gonna be multiple choice, and it's gonna be one essay question. So again, yeah, I am gonna do a how I study for my my exams and things like that, and I hope this was helpful. If not, I can always go back and change things, but for the most part, this is just how I highlight my book and how I take my notes. So I hope you all understood this. If not, again, I can go back and change things if needed. But yeah, this is just how I highlight and take my notes. This is our book that we used. I'm not going to really show it to you. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.